Alright, fellas, what's one thing in the world you never get tired of doing?
Sleeping.
Beating my...
Was that a serious question? Seriously though, one thing I never get tired of doing, I don't know. Honestly, I don't feel like it sounds kind of corny. Now that we're like on a YouTube channel, but I haven't gotten tired of filming yet.
Boo!
I can say that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to just think of that off the top of my head. Because just like I said, it's joking. It's like
I mean, being for real,
I get tired of sleeping.
I never get tired of playing the game.
I mean, I never get tired of working out, being in the gym every day, every fucking day, getting buff.
Yeah, sure.
Chris has also started doing steroids.
And taking steroids every day.
Yeah, just do that every day.
I'll never get tired of Golden Corral breakfast buffet.
I've never had Golden Corral breakfast.
Breakfast at Golden Corral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
It sounds
Can't
okay,
give
but...
me Tootsie Pops. So
That is a good point.
We're just going to get back into talking about last week's episode.
Alright, that was a good counterpoint. You're winning now.
I'll never get a Golden Corral there. That's
Golden Corral is at least okay.
And sleep.
Golden Corral's rolls are good.
I'll never give up, I feel like we're just going to talk about food again. I'll never give up Pizza Inn. Like, I might have to drive an hour away now to be to go to Pizza Inn, but I'll never give up Pizza Inn.
Bro.
You don't want to go to Pizza Inn.
We gotta go there again. I got tomorrow off, and I got Wednesday off.
That still is hurting my stomach.
Oh, and I got Saturday off, too.
Well, what was my answer? My answer was the YouTube channel. Your answer was food.
I was Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, Golden Corral. I also said Pizza Inn, so that's fair. Jake was playing the game. All fair answers.
Yeah. All right, who has the next question? Because I got like 10.
Do you want to ask yours?
I'm asking mine last.
Do y'all believe in aliens?
Yes. The Mexico government. They told us that they showed us the aliens.
This is something that like me and Jake have talked about off camera a lot, where it's like the science behind it with our radio signals and the way that it reaches out. Jake has showed me like several videos on this, and I don't know. It's like a 50-50 thing. Like I feel like there might be some other type of life out there, but I don't think that we've ever come in contact with that life yet. That's just
Yes, we have. They just showed it to us like 2 weeks ago.
that was cake. I watched them cut into that. But it's so yeah. You believe in aliens? What's your opinion?
So my technical opinion is there are aliens, and it's like just the way life started, that can happen again. If like you look all this up, the galaxy is, or not even the galaxy, just like the whole universe is huge. So the probability of aliens existing are like highly probable, but it's like, I don't know, the technology to be able to make it across the, it's not there. Or at least I don't think so. I mean, everybody that I say that to, they're like, well, you don't know about future technology. Well, I do know that it would probably take more time to get that technology than the resources on your planet would sustain.
Well, that's like to take an example. People think that like space travel is done like really, really fast, and it's just not. Like it takes a lot longer. Like with the new Starfield game, it was something else that I was telling Jake. I think I told Chris too, but it was like where the guy, he decided he was going to go to Pluto on the game, and like he just had the joystick turned up for like, I think it was like 7 or 8 hours. He finally gets to the planet, goes right to it, and like everybody was like, "What? Why did he do it so long?" or whatever. And it's like because it wanted to be realistic as it could. Whereas like space travel, you can't even 7 hours to get to Pluto is not an actual science behind it. That's just like science behind a video game.
Yeah, until you break to get to Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of aliens though?
They'd probably be just like us. Like, I mean, unless like there's other form of life that would take. But it's like, I don't know. Like, if you think about it, like the primate, like would be like the more form of life that would evolve. Like, they have like arms
Like more limbs.
Which I guess, I don't know. You know, we evolved, like, technically, if you were to look at it from the scientific thing, we evolved from, like, you know, basically things that look like fish.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, even that, like, if you go deeper than that, like, it'd be, like, things that look like little, like, iguanas or something like that.
Yes, I was watching something today where there was someone who was like, he's not really an atheist, but like he believes in the evolution and science more than he believes in God. Really, he thinks that there is something, but he's like, he doesn't think that like the whole it's like what was it? It was like the way Eve was made was by Adam's rib or something like that. It was like God took one of Adam's ribs and created Eve, and then that's how we're all together, and like we're all connected in some way. And this one guy who's like just full on about Christianity, he's like, yeah, this is like something that can actually be proven, and it was like evolution can't be proven because there's no video on it or something like that. And I was like, this just like it just melted my brain. I was like, this just seems so stupid.
I'll tell you that all scientists are really like, they don't agree on how the Big Bang started. Like, you can't get one definitive answer on this is how the Big Bang started. If you think about it, all, like, they'll tell you, so gases in space all came together and combusted, and then it, like, ended up creating a huge explosion. No, I don't know. I haven't heard one, like, this is 100% the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, you know, that factors into religion a little bit. Of, like, you could say, like, oh yeah, maybe God started the Big Bang, but as far as aliens, I don't think they're visiting us. And if they were, it'd be an AI.
Well, I'm also not 100% sure that it's like little green men or like gray
like
skies
Superman?
type stuff. That's another thing. It's like does it go as far as like the comics where it's like, yeah, like Superman type stuff, or even like is there like a Green Lantern ring that's going to come to Earth or something like that, and you get the powers from that?
Or Venom.
Yeah, Venom.
Or a symbiote.
All kinds of stuff like that.
No, they'd probably be just like us. I mean, about the same. Or even, like, you know, if not, like...
Probably a different color.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it also kind of brings in the multiple Earths theory,
I don't
or
know.
the multiverse. I believe in that. Do you believe in that?
Kinda. I'm on the fence about it, but it's like, I don't believe in it as, like, it's all happens simultaneously. Like, everybody takes it and they'll be like, it's all happening, like at the same time, but I don't think so. I think, like, you know, if, like, they'll say, alright, so if one Earth exists, then it's probable that another Earth will exist if, like, you take all of that space is forever expanding. But, like, or not space, but, what's the word, the multiverse or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Multiverse.
So then, I don't know. I just don't think it's like simultaneous. Like, I think maybe in the multiverse another Earth like us could exist or existed, but I don't think it exists right now. You know.
I don't know. I feel like it's like multiple Earths type thing where like each Earth kind of vibrates at its own different frequency than ours, and there's like people who look just like us but have different jobs or different things that they like to do and things like that. That's just my personal opinion.
What kind of crazy thing I thought about that's kind of like that recently is like something that's like it's kind of that, but it's basically like, what if that's happening like in space, like whatever we're expanding into, think of that as like somebody else's space. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is our space that's forever expanding, created the Big Bang. But imagine if that's happening, like, you know, multiple times and, like, throughout whatever it's expanding into. So, like, I'm thinking, like, what if there's, like, multiple... If that's so, then there would be, like, literally an infinite version of planets. So that means, like, you know, then I think that could even be happening on the same plane or happened on the same plane that we're on, not even, like, a multiverse thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, like, I don't know. I don't think any of that stuff is reachable.
What else do you believe? When do you believe that they say that the Big Bang Theory is supposed to happen again?
Really?
Well,
New season?
not the show, but But like it's supposed to like we're ever expanding just for it to
It's
contract
gonna
again.
it's gonna contract, and then like if you like nothing has like forever motion. You're not gonna set something into motion that's like forever in there, so it's gonna have to retract.
How long do you think that's gonna be though? Do you think we'll be like dead and gone by the time this happens?
We'll be dead and gone.
We'll be like forever, like gone for a minute, like millions of years. Even like if you think about it, 1 million years from now, like we're probably gonna be gone, and like nothing from us will ever be like on
Just
Earth.
restart again.
Not even that. I mean, it's just it'd be gone into the Earth. Everything that we have is either like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like restarting evolution again.
No, we're gone.
If the Big Bang.
So-
I believe we got like 30 years plus.
like the Earth wouldn't be able to restart evolution, because it's like not like it's. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that are saying like we're almost out of resources, but like it definitely wouldn't be able to support like another 100,000 years of humans. I don't think
Yeah.
so. And if so, then maybe in small pockets of it. But if you look at like how China's going in their pollution level, and like if you look at like Indian rivers and stuff like that, I don't know if like we'll be able to go on.
Well, you're also not specifically talking about the Big Bang, but you're talking about just the Earth heating up. Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm not like somebody that's saying like climate change isn't real, but at the same time, I think it's also like perpetuated or like exaggerated by like stuff that regularly happens throughout the Earth. Like if you think about it, at one point, like shit was all frozen. Like there was an ice age throughout the Earth, and like shit like. I don't know. Continents were all continents were all together, and that's changed. So I mean, the Earth goes through multiple changes. So I mean, little changes can't be like detrimental to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe in. I'm pretty sure it's called a biogenesis, and I'm pretty sure that shit happened on a bunch of different planets. Which a biogenesis is basically that is life started from fucking like there's like sea ducts where it's like hot or like volcano, and then the hot air from the volcano is mixing with the fucking cold shit, so it's producing like bubbles or steam.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe in that shit. I believe that's where life came from like allergy, and then evolved into what we are today. And I believe that shit could happen wherever the fucking or the ecosystem can support it. The fuck am I trying to
That's
think
like going back to like what I was like watching today. It seemed just more stupid about this guy who was like
a Christian that is on the fence about evolution.
Well, it's like don't get me wrong. Like I mean, I feel like I believe in like a higher power and stuff like that. But also I believe in science and evolution myself. And the way he was making it seem, he was saying that the guy who like doesn't really believe in God and stuff like that, he was like, it's just really stupid to think you're like, oh yeah, we came from like tadpole like creatures and stuff like that. And it's like he was saying that like sperm wasn't like a real, like an actual thing or something like that. And
he said, this is God's will.
It was just so stupid. He's like there's no proof of like your dad like inseminating your mom or something like that. And I was just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I was like,
you might have been watching this a schizophrenic person.
I just know that it was just
Was
really
it a
stupid.
homeless person? They probably interviewed like a crackhead or something.
No, it was some. I'm not gonna say who it was because I still like to watch his YouTubers.
Say who
So
it was.
I'm not gonna talk bad.
Who
about
was it?
I'm not gonna talk bad about him.
It was him, wasn't it? It was
No, it
Nikocado Avocado, wasn't it?
No, why would it be him? But yeah, so I don't know. It was really it was hurting my brain after a while, and
Just listening to y'all hurt my brain.
I don't know. I couldn't really think of all the words. Like I couldn't really describe it how I want to. I'm kind of a little sleepy.
well, you're just the one who just doesn't believe in the multiverse theory, and yet you went to go see Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
I believe it, but
That does it.
like I have many beliefs about it, and it's like forever changing for me.
I feel like I can't specifically like I would have to have like a computer in front of me right now to be able to like explain my theory and look up a couple things and then come back, which could be a video where we just try and explain our theory on different things.
Which like a lot of my theories aren't even really like my theories. They're other people's like kind of like stuff like condensed and like put together with other people's. I kind of like take everybody I like and put them all together and develop my own opinion about it. But, you know, it's like shit that we'll never be able to even confirm. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna be able to say, yeah, well, aliens actually do exist and here's proof. Because, you know, that'd
If
go
I can't have an alien come up to me like Paul the alien, or have an alien like Roger from American Dad, then I'm just not gonna believe the aliens are real.
I believe them, but I believe they're more like us.
Well, that's mine's just, I'm gonna just say it's a 50-50 up in the air type thing. I can't have like a definitive answer on it.
So do y'all got another question? Or you want me to ask another one? Because
I
I have another one that might lead on to another.
You can go ahead and ask it.
Unless Chris got one.
No, you can go ahead and ask it.
So, what animal do you think that you can take in a fight? And this is one I might have taken it from another podcast that I really like, but like
Does it have to be like a certain animal?
Like,
Because I could just say,
to,
I
like-
could fuck up a hamster.
That's
Like-
what I was about to say. I was like,
Like,
man,
alright,
I
so-
could fuck up a worm right now.
no, I probably asked it the wrong way, but like up to like, you know, if you can mess up a goat, then like, you know, what
Are you saying
like up to what animal can you mess up? Like
Oh, okay,
what,
I got you,
what
I got you.
animal kicks your ass? Like, you
like
know,
so? Yeah, okay. So like what? Okay.
like if
So
you-
I think I can obviously like just go ahead and get it out of the way. I can obviously fuck up a hamster. I think I can fuck up a cat, but also I don't know because this is like something
like
from
I'd
one
say
of the
just go ahead,
podcasts.
just skip up to yours. Like, do you think that you could take like a stallion, an ostrich?
Nah, because that shit they poke
Do you
your
think
eye
that you
out,
could take
man.
a hawk? And I'm talking bare-hand combat here. Don't pull up with
bare-hand.
don't pull up with a gun to a talon fight.
Let's see. I think it depends on if I can be able to see where the eagle's coming from or the hawk or whatever it's coming from. I also don't know because they dive down and like they can fuck you up pretty bad, especially with their talons.
Also, are we taking out aquatic animals in this? And if so, do you think you're taking on a shark?
I think I can take on a shark, but
Yeah,
my
I could
problem
take on a
is
shark.
All right, I hate to tell you, the eagle and the shark. I don't know if y'all are getting through that. Eagles are pretty like strong.
my thing
Eagles
is
will fuck me up.
I have the fear of eyes, but so I've heard for the shark, it's like the best way to kind of like release its grip from you is to like poke its eyes out or whatever, or
Go in
like
the gills.
stuff your hand in the gills.
Did you know that that's actually like, I mean, it's not like BS, but the best way to kind of get rid of a shark is just like slam on its nose like that because it has sensors.
Oh, yeah,
That
the
punch in the
sensors.
nose.
Yeah.
It gives it like a bad sensor thing. But I mean, if it's an attack mode, you're probably getting mauled whether or
And
not you
it
poke out
also
or not.
kind of depends on what kind of like what the size of the shark
Like
we're talking about.
if you don't
Like,
if
I
you
ain't
don't
fucking with
believe
a
me,
tiger
look
shark,
up
great white.
crocodiles feeding, and it's about the same thing. A crocodile can bite off another one's arm while it's feeding and just not even care. Like neither one of them care.
I feel like maybe the most that I feel like I could fuck up is like
Now, we'll say, people can fuck up crocodiles. Like, there are people that will go catch a random crocodile and be able to, you know, get it to where it's, like, able to be dealt with. Like, you know, grab its snout and then, like, do what they please with it. But I'm still saying, do you think that you're able to do that? And do you think
if
that
I don't know the
you'll have
techniques, then I don't think I can. Like I feel like I'd have to like watch a video or some shit. Like, I
I'm
don't
gonna
think I
say,
can-
for me, it's up to an ostrich. That's where I'm starting to have trouble and, like, doubting my capabilities. I feel like, you know, it's more or less like a 8 and 10 times I win type situation.
Yeah, my limit will probably be a crocodile.
Yeah.
And like past a crocodile, it'd be a bear and a gorilla. Those I cannot fuck up.
A bear, I definitely could not fuck up.
Yeah,
I was
think I
really
could fuck up
thinking a gorilla.
with-
Like, could I really fuck up a
A
gorilla?
gorilla would rip me apart.
Same thing for a chimpanzee. They're like known for ripping off your faces.
I could get him locked in a closet with a chimpanzee.
I think maybe I feel like I'm talking like really bold right now, but I feel like I could probably fuck up like a cheetah.
I don't
No,
know
no,
about
you-
that. That cheetah's fucking you up,
Yeah.
dude. Like, it's gonna have its way with you.
Like,
Like, to the
it-
point where it's like, it might even bring you up a tree
Like I'm
by the
just-
back of your neck.
I'm thinking like if I can, like, I know cheetahs move like really fast, but I feel like the main thing that you got to do is just be able to get it in some kind of a chokehold. I would have to like Like let me just look up.
How to choke hold a cheetah.
not how to chokehold a cheetah, but I got to figure out like what the like how brittle are cheetah's bones.
Not that brittle, Cam. They're kind of an. I'm pretty sure they're like an African savanna hunter that hunt like large game.
I think your bones have to be real strong to like run that fast too. Like
They're both longer and heavier type bones, so maybe I cannot fuck up a cheetah.
Yeah, like Jake said, that cheetah's gonna have his way for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's like my
It'll
main
probably
thing is
sexually harass you, and then it would fuck you up.
I'll tell you how this is gonna go. So first off, you're gonna go for like a swing or something, and it's gonna catch you with one of its teeth. Once you see that pain, you're gonna retract your arms like that. Once you retract your arms, the cheetah's gonna back up from you. You're gonna take the back up as like a second to like gather yourself. As soon as you back up, it's gonna create a chase scenario where the cheetah runs at you. Now, if you don't go to run in this scenario, the cheetah's not gonna chase you. It's just gonna like basically like charge you, fake charge. But if you take off running, that is where the cheetah is going to kill you.
Well, no, my
and
thing
it's
is
slowly kill you.
I'm thinking about like how like I know for a fact that they have like thin necks. Though that's the thing. Like I'm like I ain't even thinking about like punching any of these animals. My thing is like going straight for the kill, and it's like trying to be able to snap their neck.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if because sometimes I can't get my arms around Maple's neck playing, so I don't know if you'd be able to do this.
But they have long necks as well.
Maple also is a dog. So.
I don't know. I think I might stick to cheetah, kind of being like on the fence of it.
I don't know, Cam. I don't know if you're fucking. I don't know if all three of us could fuck up a cheetah. To be honest with you.
Because I just can't think of any other animal that I would actually want to try and fight. But I would actually want to try and fight a cheetah.
A buck.
A buck. I feel like I can fuck up a buck. I can't fuck up a moose though. I don't think I can fuck up a moose.
Well, if you
with a bug.
Do you know how big moose?
You could dive onto his legs, break his legs.
A moose is like as tall as that door.
Yeah, moose will fuck you up. A moose
Spears legs.
A moose is pretty big.
They charge at you.
They do this like thing where they like jump and shit and they'll like stomp you out and shit. Like when if you get below them. They get pretty pissed.
No, if I got a car on a highway, I'll fuck up a moose, no problem.
This one dude...
That moose fuck up your car. What are you talking about?
I'm going to tell you a story. So there's this one dude that went off into the woods. He didn't really have too much like knowledge of survival. And he was able to kill a moose with just a knife. So I'll give Chris that if he has the knife, I'll believe in him. So.
Just catch the wolf off guard, take his kneecaps out.
Well, what about like? So let's add a factor to this. We'll add a factor to this, okay? You can have. I'm trying to think about what kind of knife can you have, maybe. I guess just a regular pocket knife.
If you give me a stick, and I could take out a lot more animals, but even with a knife, I could take out up to like about a brown bear.
If I had that stick, I
not a brown bear,
y'all
a black
yesterday, I could fuck up a lot of shit.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was a good stick. I want that stick.
Yes, I still got the
don't compare.
My favorite stick is my walking stick.
It don't compare.
I stole that shit.
I got a stick that's more badass. I'll just have to show you. I'll have to show you.
I still need to find my stick.
Yes, me and Jake have sticks, and I think it's just a country white boy thing. Chris hasn't found his stick yet.
That's like finding your soul.
How do you think you're gonna fuck up an ostrich? Is my question.
They got a long neck. Anything with like an exposed neck, you can instantly get that.
like a pool noodle.
You kind of visualized it a little too much, but basically, yeah.
Just go up there, and just snap it in half. But the thing is, they're also fast though. So they're known for like poking eyes out and shit.
Well, you don't let them get those talons up. You go ahead and you attack the neck.
I'm not talking about with the feet, like the.
Can't be attacked from the back.
Of course you can. I don't know. Maybe.
An ostrich, you're gonna take damage. You're gonna take damage. They have a
Are they ones that have brittle bones? Because I know most birds, like you can crush a bird in your hand. Like
I'm pretty sure they have medium brittle bones, but like it's like
most bird bones are like hollow. Like they have no bone.
They're not as brittle as like a blue jay, but they are like pretty brittle.
Maybe you can fuck up an ostrich, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right, kangaroo.
Kangaroos, man, that's like getting in the ring with Mike Tyson.
A foot shorter than you. I'll give you that. He's a foot shorter than you. He's not a full size kangaroo. He's kind of I'm pretty sure that's not a baby kangaroo, but a teen kangaroo.
Have you seen like
I'm talking
without any fur on it?
They have their shit
it's like looking at a hairless gorilla. Like their muscles are like huge as hell.
I think I told you, kangaroos look like deers.
Kinda. They got the same fur patterns.
But I don't think anyone's fucking up a kangaroo.
By a teen kangaroo's life, he's probably been to a dozen to 20 to like 100 fights. And also, I do not know if male kangaroos have pouches. May have to fact check that.
Chris is just like fondling down there, like, where's your pouch at, man? Oh, what's this?
Just stomp on his feet.
This dude's touching me.
So my question is, what's a core memory that we have with each other? Either as the three of us in a group, or like me with you, or y'all two together. If you have a core memory or something like that. What's something y'all have?
I have to say it was that 4th of July where y'all brought fireworks to Cameron's house, and we went into the cornfields or in the fields in front of his house, and we our other friends, they were just shooting fireworks at us. Just running out around the field.
I think it was just me shooting fireworks at y'all.
What wasn't it also?
I think I was shooting fireworks at both groups of y'all.
I think it was like me and you were just hanging out, and then it was like out of nowhere they also just like came by in the car and just shot off a firework at us.
No.
Or was that a different time?
I told Cam.
That was a different time.
We were pulling off, and I told Cam. I remember. I told Cam, I was like, "Hey, come outside. Y'all left something in the car." And y'all kind of grouped together, and y'all were just waiting for the car. And we drove fast, and I shot a Roman candle at y'all.
And then it went like underneath the truck or something, like another person's truck.
No, because then like there was somebody behind us, and I looked behind me, forgetting that I had a Roman candle. So I like turned like that, and then Roman candle starts to shoot, and I'm like, oh fuck it, and then like y'all screamed like there's a car, and I didn't really care, but at the same time like y'all screamed it, so it like kind of made it like a little bit more like. I was like, oh shit, there's a car, so I just kind of threw the Roman candle, which...
I think I have footage of this somewhere.
I got it.
It was the dude's fault because he stopped. Like, he was just, like, the way he stopped, he got his car hit by a bunch of Roman candles.
Yeah. If we can find the footage, input footage here.
It's not like he's about to do it.
Got you with that light.
Oh, fuck. I burned the shit out of it.
You were aiming it right at fucking Jake, man. Oh, oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh Jake, what the fuck? Holy shit! This motherfucker! He's not even aiming no more! Oh god, half my head is I'm dead ass, my god. Dead ass. I almost shit myself. Turn the lights on, turn the lights on.
No, what was wrong with it? I think it's not.
Yeah, because that music is bumping.
Yeah.
Want to see something?
Bro.
Hold on, let it record. Oh yeah. Hold on.
There's a car coming.
This ball is pulled up on us. Oh shit. Ah! Donald, you better do it!
You got a whole car coming.
I have a couple core memories that involve Jake. I know one of them is taking down the. It's like not a light pole, or it was just some kind of random wooden pole.
That was kids vandalizing property.
Yeah. Another one I have is when we went to one of these fairs or festivals that we have, and we had to run for our lives away from like a crackhead, and like that was like the fastest that either one of us had ever ran. That was like what even happened? We were hanging out with two other people, and we had went like down this dark alley almost, and we just see, and there's this lady. She was like, "Hey, do y'all like to ride skateboards? I'll ride your skateboard." And then as soon as like she started running at us, we all just like took off.
I have this almost like superpower of like people feel invited to walk up to me and just ask me for things, and I feel like that was one of the ones that was happening, but the approach was just too sketchy for the group. And, we just took off.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a really weird situation. Something I have with Chris is throwing bikes off the bridge. That's one thing where we would take like bikes and stuff like that off the bridge. I think you were involved with that one time, maybe.
Nope.
And no?
I didn't throw that kid's bike off a bridge.
Yeah, because I fucked up my handlebar.
No, I'm trying to think about one that goes all.
Were you there when us and a group of friends, we decided to go swimming under that bridge, and then one of y'all told us, "Oh yeah, that shit's like filled with shit." Hell no.
I don't think I was involved with that.
I don't think I think I put my feet and that's it. Everybody else was like swimming.
I put my feet in.
We was kind of fucking with you. It wasn't. It was drainage water.
Yeah.
It was
like
like
it's not like it's literal shit.
So it's not like the LA drainage water though. It's like basically like
it's like ditch and muddy water.
Yeah, ditch water.
Yeah.
But it's also been filtered because it's like probably like 15 minutes away from where it's draining from.
But it's like enough to have like the possibility of like ringworm type stuff. So that's where it gets kind of scary.
Which I've also swam in it, so I was kind of scared.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about one altogether.
Like real deep water too. Like it don't get deep like that anymore.
Nah. Another core memory that I have with you actually is going next door to the brick house that's beside mine. It was me, you, another one of our friends. There's like 3 other friends when we all went in the house, and it was like late at night. And I just remember one of our friends had just like started crying or whatever. Okay, and we had to. It was me and Jake had to like. We were going through this house we weren't supposed to be in because like this person had moved out, and we had went to go hide in the closet because my dad. He came looking for us, and we could hear him like calling my name and calling your name.
It was literally like a horror movie.
Yeah, and so like my dad like
we had night vision too.
Yeah, we had like the night vision goggles and like all kinds of stuff going throughout the house. I remember me and Jake, we had to take this closet door that was like a sliding closet door, came off of like the thing, and so me and Jake are both sitting there holding the door like up to where it makes it look like the closet's steel, and we're like. Me and Jake are sitting there like perfectly fine, but we got like one of these friends who's just like in tears thinking he's about to get in trouble. You got the other one who's like scared because like his mom's looking for him and stuff like that. And me and Jake are just like, can y'all shut up before we get caught?
Like, cause me and Cam, like the way we put up the door, we were able to put a little night vision thing between it. So me and him would just like, we would take turns like tapping each other on the shoulders when it was like their turn to look through, and like, cause it was like I said, a horror movie of like, it was like we heard Cameron's dad calling us, and then we instantly like ran, and we first hiding spot we found, so we all like kind of grouped up in it, and then like he's walking throughout the house, and as he's walking throughout the house, like he finally makes it to our room. So me and Cam were both looking through the night vision, like I tap him like to show him that he's in the room with us, and Cam's like quieting everybody down across the room. Like I don't know.
It was definitely like a wild memory though.
But it wasn't like good night vision. It was that cheap spy.
It was like spy gear type shit.
McDonald's spy gear.
No, not like that level.
It wasn't like
it was like a step up. It was like from Toys R Us type stuff. Like it was like a good
Yeah,
thing. Like it was like batteries in it.
it
It wasn't
worked.
like
Don't get me wrong, it
Yeah.
worked, but it
it
wasn't
had like
like
heat
military
sensor.
grade.
It had like daytime, nighttime vision, all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, it was nowhere near military grade. Like you couldn't see like over like maybe 20 feet, if that.
I guess one of the core memories I have with y'all is that time we went to the beach, where y'all talked me into going to the beach with y'all.
Yeah, and then literally afterwards.
It was a good beach trip. It was, but I call it impetigo. And if you don't know what impetigo is, it's basically something when your immune system isn't used to a bacteria in an area. And I guess with the amount of sun exposure and like, you know, the dirty beach, I caught impetigo on my lips. And it literally, it was, have you ever done a salt challenge? Like where you put salt on your, like hand.
Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally felt like that 24/7. I couldn't eat. I couldn't open up my mouth. I remember I cursed. I remember cursing y'all for ever wanting to go to the beach. I was just like, why in the fuck did they want to go to the beach?
Well, that's Chris. For that, it was funny because I got really badly sunburned, and of course Jake got what he said he had.
And I got a cool ass tan.
Yeah, Chris got a cool tan, but also the dude. Not only did he sit in my beach chair and fall asleep, but he also used my beach umbrella.
The one.
Nuh-uh, bro.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you did. I have. That's another thing. I have either
I
video.
think I was asleep and like y'all were being nice and y'all just put the umbrella under me.
No,
Over me.
I have either video proof
We
or
were just
photo
being
proof
nice
of
and not
this.
taking it out from over you.
But like we were out like there like swimming in the ocean and stuff like that. And another thing is like Chris, he's not big on swimming in like large bodies of water and stuff. And so like he was also really tired. He was the one who like drove and everything like that. And he wound up falling asleep. And he just swears, he's like, I don't know how y'all got so badly sunburned. But like I said, not only did he take a nap, but also he used the umbrella that I was supposed to use, and he sat in my chair. And so I got really badly sunburned. Jake got badly sunburned. It literally, when we got home, I remember Chris had like, he's got like leather seats. And so I was like sitting, and like if I sat still for too long, when I would like sit up, my skin was sticking to the seat because it was just so like badly burned. And then like even sleeping in my bed, it felt like I was sleeping in an oven. I had like the AC and the fan and everything like that, and still that just wasn't enough. It felt like I was sleeping in an oven. And Chris was like, I don't know why it was so bad, guys. I mean everything. I mean,
I
look at
remember
my
almost
arm, man.
having
It's
a mental
fine.
breakdown, like where I was gonna walk up to y'all like dead ass, like about to cry, bro. Where I was like, I was that much in pain. It literally felt like my legs had been like burned by an oven. I was gonna be like, we cannot go inside to eat, guys. I know y'all want to, but I gotta get the hell. I might not even be able to stop by McDonald's.
What I said, it was like because we were trying to go out to eat at like some nice burger place at the beach. And like every place we'd go, it was gonna be a long wait, or like it was like a 30-minute wait, an hour wait, and we're just like, you know what, screw it. We're going across the bridge. Right at the bridge, there's McDonald's, there's Hardee's, there's like Burger King, all kinds of stuff. We're like, you know what, yeah, we're just gonna get that.
And then like I remember we pulled into the parking spot, and even that I was thinking like, bro, I gotta go.
It was,
I gotta
like
get home.
it was like we were all gonna like sit there and kind of like just eat in the car and like sit like side by side, because Jake rode with someone else, and like it was like me, Chris, and another friend had rode all together. And we were all gonna like sit in the parking lot and just still talk and stuff like that. And like as soon as they got food, you know, man, Jake was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go home. We'll see you later, man. It's all good and everything." And I remember like the week or two after that, I kept on hitting up Jake. I was like, "Yeah, man. It's like you wanna chill, you wanna do something." You're like, "I can't." It's like I literally like I hurt so bad.
I might insert a picture of my lips if it doesn't look so bad, but I was in a bad state when I probably took the pic. Like, I mean, like, my lips literally felt like they were, like, they had blisters everywhere. Everywhere on my lip had, like, a literal, like, heat blister. I don't even know what it's called. It was not, like, a fever blister, but it's, like, a blister, like, I don't know. Just look up impetigo and then look up on the lips if we don't insert a picture.
I literally,
That shit
with
is so
the
bad.
sunburn that I had, I was literally like pulling sheets of skin off. Like it'd be like that long. Like it was just
I never
terrible.
did that.
When I got home,
Chris,
I didn't know what to do.
you were under the umbrella, so you
Well, I'm
didn't.
going to the beach
I literally-
after this trip, and I still never gone it without an umbrella.
That was the worst
You also don't
sunburn
take
I've
your
ever
shirt
had,
off,
too.
Huh?
You don't take your shirt off.
Well, I still don't get nothing in my arms.
I don't. Well, the thing is, like
We
were
also
getting
are
it.
like paley white.
Yeah,
So that may
very
be
true.
it.
But I don't know, with you not taking your shirt off, because I was taking my shirt off and I was like, my legs being exposed, and also constantly being in the water. If you don't know, something that happens in the water, if you don't put on sunblock, the way that the sun reflects off the water, you got the sun that comes from above that hits your body, and then also you have the sun that reflects off the water and it just bounces back onto your body, so you get doubly burned. I tell my nephews about this all the time. They're like, I'll be like, yeah, put some sunblock on your legs or something like that, and they're like, it's like it's in the water, so why does it matter? But it's like it gets double burned with the reflection of the water. So that's probably another thing as to why you might not get burnt as bad if you don't stay in the water for long periods of time.
Literally, that was the worst sunburn I've ever had in my life. Like, to the point where it's like I was down bad. Like, I didn't know what to do, bro. I was just wanting to get home so I could get aloe up there and like go to sleep so I could just sleep through the pain. But it was that bad, bro. I realized I messed up bad. Like, I'm bad. The beach is a scam. Not around here yet. Y'all don't see what I'm talking about, but trust me, you will. When it costs $20 to walk onto the beach, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know why. For some reason, when you were talking about it being a cop-out for whatever your answer was going to be, I really thought you were just going to be like, oh yeah, it's just the Newton's Cradle thing, because we've talked about that like
I was going to say
3 or
this
4
YouTube
times.
channel.
Oh, this YouTube channel.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I really enjoyed making this YouTube channel with y'all.
That's
it's a core memory, and I feel like it's going to go on to be even more of a core memory.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap it up there. That's better questions than it was. It was kind of all over the place this time, instead of being centered around food like it was last time. So let us know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace out.